What's up, Uncle Chon Bud? You mean this memory live back with another video. Today we about to do a story time on how some John threw up on my dick. Now, before I even start, I don't have evidence of this, but just believe me, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? That just believe me, bro. I'll show all the evidence in the world, but this time I don't really got nothing, right? So this the time where I was in school. When I was in school, I told you, like, this was between like quarantine, like not quarantine, but quarantine, if you know what I mean. It was to the point where it's like, that's when everybody had like a break of that's why everybody had like a break of school. So I was still in the crib, I was still doing this, and I was still doing, I moved from Instagram videos to like doing story times. You feel what I'm saying? I doing story times, and my shit used to jump. Before the school shut down, like everybody used to be digging this and that. Everybody used to say I used to be doing my story times, this and that, right? So I'm just posting my shit on story time, and bitches used to be on my dick. When I'm telling you bitches used to be on my dick, bitches used to literally text me talking about, y'all want to be a story time. And this when I really started popping for real, my nigga. I was already popping on the gram, but that's when TikTok buzz and Instagram buzz is like different things, and like YouTube buzz is different things. I had like Instagram buzz to the point where it's like, if you know me, people used to always repost my shit. Everybody used to show me love, quote unquote, but niggas used to be on that hate and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So why this shit happened? The joint used to like be on my dick, and mind you, I'm only like probably like 5'7", like 5'2" on a good day. You feel what I'm saying? So why this shit happen? The joint in my DM, she like this and that. She started flirting with me. Mind you, I couldn't really see her mitt because the way her profile picture was, it was to the point where if you know, you know, bitches used to really be mask fishing and had that stink ass blue mask. The stink, y'all know what mask I'm talking about. It's the black mask and the blue mask, like the hospital joint, right? And her page was on private, and I hate talking to John's page private because I feel as though, like, what are you private on social media for? The whole point of social media is to be public, to everybody to know. What are you putting yourself in private and shit for? And you, like, I feel like when you put yourself on private, appreciate it, bro. I feel like if you have your shit on private, it's to the point where, like, who are you hiding from, right? So bitches used to hit me with the, oh, you gotta follow me to see what I'm looking like, and bitches used to really be doing that shit. And it's like, bro, appreciate the follow. It was to the point where it's like, bro, if I'm trying to follow you and you ugly as shit, I'm gonna be upset, because why are you trying to like put me through different like you know how like when you try to like set something up, appreciate the follow. You know when it's like, bro, when you like talking to somebody and like, you know, when you setting up a password, you got to go through all these verifications to see if they like to make sure your account's secure. Why I gotta go through? God damn, I appreciate it. Why I gotta go through all these different type of like steps and tribulations to see if somebody is real or something like that, right? So soon as she accepted the join, I'm scratching the back of my head. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. This bitch kind of shitty. But at the time, like when I used to be texting Jones back in the day, I told you 8 o'clock is past booty rubber hour. That's when I really want to put my fucking honey on your buns. That's real, like, you feel what I'm saying? That's really what I'm trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? So like past 8 o'clock, bro, a 7 could look like an 8, a 6 could look like a 7. This bitch her mitt was shitty, but I knew she had her body. And I can tell when a girl is tall, bro, because you can tell by like their legs and they torso. You feel what I'm saying? A girl 5'7" and a boy 5'7" is two different things. But I'm to the point where I knew this bitch was tall as shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm getting her shit, and I was the type of person that I used to be telling bitches what I wanted them to hear. Like, I was the type of person, I'd be flirting, and it's like to the point where I didn't really think she was attractive. You know what I'm saying? So she accepted the join, and then I took my shit back. I took my follow. You feel what I'm saying? I took my follow. I took everything. You feel what I'm saying? So why that shit happen? I'm getting to know her, and coming to find out, she like a couple years older than me. I think this was around quarantine shit, so I was around like 17, 18. So she had to be at least like 1 year or 2 years older than me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, the older bitches really be loving young niggas, bro. They really be, you feel what I'm saying? They really be fucking with the young tender dick. You feel what I'm saying? So why that shit happen? I'm getting to know her. I get her name, this and that, right? I get her name and I get her number, this and that. She started flirting with me, right? Soon as you get her number, soon as you get somebody's number, you already know you hit the fucking jackpot. That's all you need to know. Soon as a girl give you a number, you can say anything. Soon as a girl wants you and a girl say you cute, bro, you cool, bro, you can say anything. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the time, and I love my life to the point where it's like, I can say anything to any type of girl because I be on top of the tick and they already know I'm a whore. So it's like, girls already know what type of time I be on. I'm not the type of person that be taking bitches on dates, going to city hall, taking the bitches this and that. They know I'm trying to fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm getting your number and we just texting, right? Me personally, I'm a nigga that just jump straight to the point, and I'm a bold nigga to the point where it's like, I'm not gonna say, oh, when I see you we gonna do this, when I'm texting you this and that. I text Jones and I'll be like, yo, when you I'll be like, yo, what you on? They be like, I'm on what you on. I'll be like, yo, when you try to see me, let me know, right? So we decided the day when she wanted to come over. And this is the time where I told you, bro, I used to sneak bitches in the crib, but I knew my mom's schedule. You feel what I'm saying? My mom used to always come home at 5, and my mom always used to be sleep past like 9 o'clock, and she always used to be in her room, and she's a heavy sleeper to the point where if you break in the fucking house, she's not going to do nothing, because I told you, everybody used to be going in and outside of the crib. You feel what I'm saying? So while that shit going down, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to see you this next day. And while this shit happened, she was like, all right, I'm gonna see you. She was like, oh, I'm on my period. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm already not getting no ass. But girls like to hit you with the, when I come over, we not doing nothing. But Honeybun, bitch, you know you easy. You feel what I'm saying? So while that shit happened, I ain't even asked how tall she was, nothing. I ain't asked her name. I ain't asked nothing. I just knew how old she was, and I knew this and that. Mind you, this all happened when I was around K&A, so I told you. I had the see-through doors. When you walk up, no Wi-Fi. I just had the TV, and I had to connect my hotspot to my shit. I had the dresser right there. I got my little ass dorm size college bed, right? So I'm talking to the joint, and she was like, yo, I'm gonna come over this time. Me, I was the type of person, I gotta make sure my mom is asleep to invite bitches over, because like it's such an uncomfortable feeling when you trying to have some company in your mom, and then I'm a nigga that be sneaking. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you ask your parents or somebody, can they come over, and then they want to meet them, then you do this and that, like, mom, she a whore. You don't need to meet no whores, bro. I'm just trying, you mean? And I'm telling you, bro, this is how you really dick your parents and fuck their head up. And I always used to dick my mom by saying this, right? I always used to be like, mom, it's safer if a girl come over my house than I come over her house, because I'm safer where I'm at, and I know my crib, and I know niggas not playing with me, bro. I know if I need to call niggas, I need to call niggas. You feel me? So while that shit happened, you feel what I'm saying? That day, I'm like, yo, you come over this time? She like, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure when you always linking with a bitch, never send your actual low. Send a couple doors that way or that way. It depends where you live at. You feel what I'm saying? Some niggas live on the middle street. Some niggas live on the actual, like, the street joint. So you always want to give either the house down there or the house down there. So if niggas ever come bang your crib or shoot your crib up, they gonna shoot somebody else's crib. They not shooting my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So while that shit happened, she was like, coming over this and that, right? I sent her the low, right? I sent her the low, and I'm getting nervous. This is the time, like, I always get nervous around girls, because like, I'm nervous to the point where I can feel that I'm nervous, but if I'm around a girl, she never gonna know I'm nervous, because it's to the point where I'm just too thorough, and it's like it don't matter if I'm around a cute joint, an ugly joint, a plate cleaner, a joint that's tall, bro. I'm always the type of nigga that's just like, I'm comfortable around any girl, because I've been around so many girls to the point where why would I be uncomfortable or shy when I know what type time you mean? Like, when a girl comes see you or something like that, and it's past 8 o'clock, you already know what type time it is, and she coming out her comfort zone to see you. You feel what I'm saying? It's an 80%, 90% chance that you gonna get some ass. You feel what I'm saying? Now, mind y'all, I already knew she was on her period, and I don't fuck bitches on their period. That's a red light. You never do that shit. I did that shit like one time, and I ain't gonna lie, that's another story for another day, right? So as soon as that shit happened, right, I'm on the phone with her. She like, she outside this and that. Feel what I'm saying? I used to have the same shit on, bro. I had a beater, shorts, and my fucking Crocs. I come downstairs, my sister sitting on the couch, and nobody really home for real, my nigga. I think my mom was somewhere at her girlfriend's house or something like that. She was at like a little party, a little function, right? So as soon as that shit happened and the door opened, like, I'm the type of nigga, I like when nobody is up in the crib, like back in the day, because it's like, it's awkward when somebody coming over to the crib, and it's like, you feel me? You know, bitches be shy, so they don't be trying to say nothing. You gotta give bitches pep talk, because you gotta, when you come to somebody's crib, bro, you gotta say hello to whoever there, but that's rude. Some bitches don't be having no home training, and they be too comfortable. Never be too comfortable at nobody else's house, bro. You gotta make sure that you say hi, hello, this and that. So my sister sitting on the couch, and I open the door, I look through the joint, I'm opening the joint, and I'm like, bro, I'm already thinking to myself, bro, this bitch is tall. Bro, this bitch is tall as shit. Like, bro, she the same height as fucking Tamika Catchings and Candace Parker. Like, this bitch need to be playing basketball, bro. And mind you, bro, she came over with a fucking mask, bro. So it's like, that's how you know when somebody was so shitty back in the day, because bro, bitches used to come outside with masks, and they used to be like, soon as you ask a girl to take a mask off, it's like, it's an explosion. Now a bitch got an attitude like, damn, a nigga trying to see you mid. He trying to make sure like you actually, you mean, because somebody's face, nose to face, looks so different from their mouth to their nose. You feel what I'm saying? Bitches really used to be catfishing, mash fishing. That shit used to be the worst. You think you find the baddest bitch in the fucking biddy, and the bitch are like all the niggas on her dad's side of the family. She just shitty. You feel what I'm saying? So soon as I open the door, you feel, she walk up, and I'm already scratching my head, because it's like when a girl taller than me, it's like It's like when a girl taller than me as a nigga, it's like you don't feel as confident as you would if you be talking to a joint that's like the same height as you or shorter. So I'm like, damn. It's like to the point where if I hug her, my face gonna be on her titty. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She wanna give me one of them grip up hugs. You feel what I'm saying? So she walked through and I'm saying what's up. Her voice raspy as shit. It sound like she smoked fucking cigarettes and Black and Miles all day. You feel what I'm saying? And she one of them bitches that got an attitude. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Them bitches that always just got an attitude. Like her, you feel what I'm saying? Like, no, I already appreciate that shit, Brody. Appreciate that shit, bloody. But like, she the type of joint that like her voice, like, you feel what I'm saying? You know the type of bitches that just like they always got an attitude, bro. It's to the point where like you really gotta really put your foot down. It's like it's hard for me to put my foot down on a bitch that's taller than like a bitch that's taller than me. It's hard to be like a masculine real man. Like, bitch, you need to protect me. You need to be my bodyguard. You big as shit. Go play ball. Bitches be doing all that shit. They don't net, people never use their height to their advantage, bro. If I'm over the height of 6'2", 6'3", my nigga, I'm going somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going somewhere to the league, D1 something. Y'all niggas be 6'8", be doing shit that y'all not supposed to do, bro. Come on, bro. Use your height to your advantage. You feel what I'm saying? So as soon as the joint came through, I opened the door. She walked through the joint. She say hi to my sister. I'm like, yo, walk upstairs, right? I locked the door. I'm looking at my sister. She looking at me. And it's like me and my sister always got that like look, like it's just like funny, bro. Cause I used to have so many bitches to my crib to the point where it's like it's so fucking it's so crazy, bro. Cause like this is just me. Like that should be funny, bro. But anyways, bro, we walking up the steps and like we go in there. Mind you, I don't know if I had LEDs at the time. No, I didn't have LEDs, so until I had enough money to like that's when I started working. That's when I had enough money to have it. Cause I'm telling you, bro, if you have LEDs, it makes your room look so much more different, bro. LEDs and red lights. That's why I be saying my crib now, like my room now, that's the Casa de Honeybun. That's why I really put my fucking honey on your buns. It's like when your room is nice, when your room is like real up to par, it's different. But you gotta understand, bro. Bitches used to come to my crib, and my crib was so ass to the point where it's like, I'm telling you, I was living in a, you know them New York homes where like them niggas be living in a shoebox, like they fucking living room being a kitchen and they fucking and a bedroom being a bathroom. Like I'm living in a fucking studio apartment. It's like so compact. It's to the point where you can't even bub nobody in the room. Like you gotta really go outside. You can't even dance, my nigga. You couldn't even really put a chair in my room. Like it's nothing that you could do, and it made it worse because I had no Wi-Fi. Just imagine not having no Wi-Fi for 4 fucking years. 4 years, no Wi-Fi as a nigga that's now getting in high school. That is so like, that's so a humbling feeling, bro. Just not having no Wi-Fi, bro. Every time I got on the phone with somebody, that shit always skipped. You feel what I'm saying? Always skipped. You feel what I'm saying? We walk in there, John, and I got my phone hooked up to my shit. This is when I had, no, this is before I got an iPhone 12. I had an iPhone 7 for like 3 years, bro. Niggas used to be on some real broke shit, bro. I ain't have a phone till I got into high school, you feel what I'm saying? So as soon as that shit happened, I connected my phone to the hotspot, and we watching that shit on Netflix, bro. I put on Tall Girl, bro. I put on the Netflix movie Tall Girl, right? So the way we was laying is the door was right here, and it's to the point where we was laying this way. So if somebody come through the joint, then like I would see where they coming from. I never put my head towards that joint, and it was like I had like a fan. That's before I had an air conditioner, right? So we laying on the joint. You feel what I'm saying? We just laying this and that, bro. I got a TV, this and that, bro. So while I had that shit happen, bro, she just talking to me, and I'm already getting turned off, bro. But it's like she laying on my chest. It's to the point where if she lay up closer to me, her head's gonna be like hitting the wall because she's too fucking tall. And my thing is, bro, this is why I be saying, bro, people be tall, but when you in the bed with somebody, bro, y'all basically the same height. You just gotta find the positions. She scooped down more to the point where like, I wouldn't say we was spooning, but it was to the point where I could have put her in a bear hug. Like she was facing this, she's facing me and I'm facing her, and her legs is in between my legs on some real crazy shit, right? So while that shit happened, she still had the mask on, bro. I'm like, yo, can you take that shit off? She put that shit down. I'm like, yo, this bitch shit. I'm like, yo, this bitch chips. She shit balls. I'm like, damn. But it's like past, like, bro, it's already about that time. This booty rubbing hours, I told you, bro. A 7 or 6 can look like an 8 when you horny, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So while that shit happened, bro, we got the movie playing, this and that. So I'm rubbing on her butt. her fucking ass cheeks long as shit to the point where it's like, bro, I couldn't even really like grab that shit, bro, because it's like her ass is just, her body is just long as shit. I told you, bro, my wingspan is not that long to the point where it's like, when I try to lay with bitches, like, if a bitch short, then I could really get down, but bitches be too tall. Like, every bitch is tall as shit, bro. It's like, I'm not even average height for a nigga, bro. I'm average height for a fucking 40-year-old boy. Like, I'm not even average height for a man. That's why I be saying my jeans is fucked. If I ever have a girlfriend or ever like fuck with a joint, I gotta mess with a joint that's above the height of like 5'4", bro. Cause it's like my jeans is fucked. We gonna be little ass Smurfs living in a fucking shoebox. You feel what I'm saying? So why this shit happen, bro? We laying down and we just like kind of talking, but I'm kind of breaking the ice to the point where it's like, bro, I'm actually like how her day was. You cool, this and that. And you always gotta have foreplay. Mind you, I never kissed this bitch that I know of. I don't think I ever kissed her, but I start kissing her neck. She started kissing my neck. You know, bitches get aroused off little shit, bro. Bitches be wet off of what you seen her for the first time. Bitches, I'm telling you, bro, bitches be so horny, but it's like to the point where you can't really tell. You can really tell what a girl really wet or horny, bro, because they voice gets so much like down, you know what I'm saying? Like they voice get littler, if you know what I mean. Like they voice get like, huh, and they be like, you feel what I'm saying? They never want to say shit, you feel what I'm saying? And they don't really want to talk, they want to do that. But make sure when you always land with a girl, you always make sure you want to get your consent, my nigga, because a Law and Order SVU, Detective Stabler, Detective Benson, Detective Tutuola, they're gonna fuck you up, you feel what I'm saying? So we still laying this and that, and I'm getting aroused, bro. She putting her hand on my fucking weenie. Mind you, the bitch say she on her period. Bro, I'm trying to rub on her, bro. She have a pad on her, so I was like, yeah, I'm not getting no ass. So why this shit happen? We still, minutes go by, we still do this, now I'm getting aroused, and I put her on top of me, right? That's my favorite go-to. I put her on top of me, and it's like she grinding on my weenie. Mind you, I couldn't get no ass because she had that fucking diaper pad on. You know what I'm saying? That she was on her period, right? So why this shit happen, bro?
Just joined Honeybun.
I appreciate the follow, bro. So why that shit happen, bro? Like we just grinding this and that, bro. I'm horny as shit, bro. My dick hard as a rock, man. Like I can knock her the fuck out with my cock, bro. So why this shit happen, bro? She still your man, and I'm like, yo, you trying to chew me? She like, yeah, right. So why this shit happen? The movie playing. I put my pants down, I put my drawers down, bro. She chewing me, right? And me, I'm a nasty nigga, bro. Like when a bitch chew me, I want you to look me dead in my face, bro. So she chewing me, bro. She bopping my weenie, bro. She just bopping that shit. She bopping that shit. And I'm like, yo, stop playing with that shit. Put that shit all in your mouth. And that shit, like, feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you feel what I'm saying? I'm packing. You feel what I'm saying? So why this shit happen, bro? She just like, she choking on that shit. So I'm like, die. And she like on some real like Tiana Trump shit. Like she really just like she bro, she knew what she was doing. Is like, bro, this bitch is a Thurgo, bro. She bro, my whole dingling was in her mouth, bro. She getting real nasty, licking everywhere, bro. Everywhere, the balls, everything, bro. So why this shit happen, bro? She still getting stuff, and she like gagging on that shit. So mind you, I wasn't paying that shit on mine, but I was like, yo, stop playing with it. And I'm a nasty nigga. I'm like, bro, stop playing, stop bitching, put that shit on in your mouth, stop playing with me, bro. So why that shit damn, she still chewing me, she still gagging on that shit, right? So mind you, bro, she gagging on that shit, and I hear like, you know, like when a cat sound like he about to like you feel what I'm saying? Like when a cat about to throw up and he like they head start cocking back, bro. She chewing my shit, right? She just chewing that shit, right? You no hands, all that shit, right? Do that shit, and I'm holding it while she doing it, bro. My dick all the way in the back of her fucking throat, bro. Out of nowhere, I just see nothing but just like throw up, bro. And she just keep going. Mind you, that shit was nasty, but bro, that shit felt good. Like she was keep doing it, bro. And I nutted, bro. Bro. She swallowed that shit, bro. It was to the point where, bro, when I looked at her, bro, I was like, yo, you a nasty bitch, bro. Like, you just a nasty hoe, bro. And it's like, she was just nasty. I give her like a little towel. I was like, yeah, I don't want to see you again. I don't want to see. She's a nasty hoe, bro. She just, ew, like, she's just nasty, bro. And after that, we got cleaned up and we laid back, you feel what I'm saying, this and that. And we were just laying up, you feel what I'm saying. I was just massaging her ass. We were still just doing that. Time went past, and it was time to go. It's time to go. She went back home, right? She went back home. Days later, bro, I made a story time, right? I made a fucking story time about this shit, right? Bro, that shit was jumping, bro. That shit was jumping. I told the talking to take the story time, bro. This bitch text me. This bitch text me while I was like, you mean? She texted me. She was like, yo, delete that shit now. I'm not playing with you, right? And then I just never, you feel what I'm saying? But then I kind of felt bad, you feel what I'm saying? And then like, I deleted that shit, right? I deleted that shit and like, we never talked, right? Listen, literally last year, right? Then we up to date, right? I was working at some job, bro. I was getting niggas to vote, right? Bro, I walk, bro, I swear to God, all my life, bro, I'll be forgetting what bitches' names, what they look like, right? I walk past her, and this the joint where I used to be like getting niggas to vote, bro. I walk up to some joint, right? And she was like, yo, fuck it out my face. I'm looking at her like, yo, you mean? Because that's how bitches talk, bro. And the bitty, bro, bitches be so rude to the point where, bro, it's like, you used to. She's like, fuck out my face. I'm not signing that shit, right? This bitch texts me literally, I swear to God, all my life. This bitch texts me 10 seconds after that saying, you know I don't fuck with you for what you did, this and that. This bitch act like everybody know who she was. Like, I understand you feel some type of way, but damn, bitch, that shit happened around quarantine. She's still holding grudges, and this bitch was still in my following and all that shit, bro. You chewed me, you threw up on my dick, bro. That was a life-changing experience. You think I'm not gonna tell the world that? And I do story times. Granted, I should have asked for her permission. Granted, that's in that, bro. But it's to the same time, bro. You threw up on my dick on the first link. Like, who else am I gonna tell, bro? That's something I will never forget about. Bitch, you threw up on my weenie. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she threw up on my fucking weenie. And like after that shit, bro, it was to the point where it's like, bro, that shit was just crazy, bro. And it's like, that bitch ugly. I'm gonna keep it a bean. That shit shitty. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. And that's just to your man.